Hey, this is Matt once again, and I was recording a couple videos, and I figured I'd do this one real quick. I did that because usually when it's real quick, then it goes on for like 20-30 minutes. But just some Blu-ray news. Blu-rays that I heard are coming out, which sound interesting. First off is Warning Sign, which I'm very excited about because I love the movie. I do have it on DVD. A very nice guy sent it to me a while ago. I'm going to keep that DVD because it was a very nice gift. But Warning Sign is getting a Blu-ray March 26th, 2019. And I did review the film. I got quite a few comments, people letting me know, both on Facebook, on YouTube, hey, this film's coming out. I did get your messages. But, you know, I appreciate it because people know I'm a fan of this movie. It's a very underrated film from the 80s. It was around 1985 when it came out. Stars Sam Waterston, Catherine Quinlan, Yaphet Kotto. Kind of like 28 Days Later before 28 Days Later, because people get infected by this virus that's kind of like a rage virus, and they're all stuck in this one research facility, as opposed to 20 Days Later, where it's... And I like 28 Days Later. I believe I did review that for this channel. I like the film. I would say I like Warning Sign even more. It has a good atmosphere, very likable characters, a solid cast, really, really wonderful score by Craig Safan. Extremely underrated gem of a flick. So glad it's getting a Blu-ray. Apparently it'll come out March 26th of 2019. I'm not expecting anything for features. I'm fine with that, honestly. It'd just be nice to have the film looking good on Blu-ray. And for people to actually be able to see it. And be able to watch it. Because the DVD in the US has been long out of print. Now, the second one, which is very interesting, and I really hope this sticks to the landing, so to speak, is Deep Space. Yes, Deep Space by Fred Olen Ray. If you go on his Facebook, which I should have done this before I turned this on, but I'm going to do that right now. He mentions that he just did a commentary for the Blu-ray of Deep Space, and how he's really looking, you know, he said he saw the picture transfer and it looks great. This is on the official Fred Olen Ray page on Facebook. And if you're wondering why I am pausing, is I want to get the exact quote, if it lets me do it. Okay, I have to get the exact quote. Again, I should have done this. But that's really cool. I like Deep Space. I'm a fan of the film. Apparently, I'm not the only one, because I uploaded that movie onto my other channel, Rambarat Films, and it has like 11,000 views and like 98 thumbs up. So, again, apparently me, Mike, and Efrey are not the only fans of that film, which is pretty cool. Deep Space, it's not a great movie in the fact that it's very low budget. There's this subplot with this psychic lady that you don't need. Things of that nature. But with all said and done, I still really, really look forward to that. I still really... What I meant to say was I still enjoy the film for Charles Napier, who played Murdoch in Rambo First Blood Part 2. I thought he was very entertaining in the lead role. I like the look of the monster. It's very cheap. It's very much like the Xenomorph. If the Xenomorph had horns, I always thought, man, if there was, you have a queen alien, if there was a teen alien, it would look kind of like this guy. But yeah, it's very low budget. Certain parts of the movie that just make it fun and entertaining, like Charles Napier putting a cigarette in another guy's gun to piss him off, or killing the creature by cutting its head off with a chainsaw. Like, moments like that stick out and makes me enjoy this kind of film. Now it's being released by Scorpion Releasing. And I don't know what the date is. That's what I'm trying to find, if they did give a date. But just completed the director's commentary track for Scorpion's upcoming Blu-ray of Deep Space. New transfer looks great. So yeah, I really do look forward to this. I hope that something doesn't happen, but if he did a commentary and he's like, oh, the transfer looks great, then they must be on their way. So I appreciate that. And that and Warning Sign are definitely the two I'm looking forward to the most. Another one that seems interesting is there's going to be a collector's edition of Born in East LA by Shout Factory, which is coming out next year. I like that movie. I like Cheech Marin in that movie. The fact that it's collector's edition makes me curious as to see what features it'll have. Yeah, I'm trying to find what the date is on that. But I look forward to that too. Born in East LA, Cheech Marin is a guy. This is a film that he did away from Cheech and Chong, wanted to strike out on his own. He was doing films like Shrimp on the Barbie, this movie. Pretty much he's a guy in East LA. He's somewhere to do a favor, supposed to pick up like his cousin or something. He gets deported into Mexico even though he's an American citizen. He doesn't have a green card. So since he's deported to Mexico, he's all these attempts at trying to get back home to East LA. Daniel Stern is in the film. I thought Cheech Marin did a good job as the lead. I do hope that they have the TV cut of the film, because that's one thing about Born in East LA is that if you watch, I wish I had the TV version. I remember seeing clips on YouTube long ago. If you watch the TV cut, there's a lot of footage, especially in the third act, that is put back in. It makes the ending make a little bit more sense, because the ending kind of just, oh, now they're on a float and they're kissing and it looks like there's a priest in the background or whatever. It's like, what's going on? Where did this come from? But if you watch the TV cut, it explains a little bit more. So, yeah, it seems like a lot of stuff in the third act was cut out. Even if it's just separately, if it's not just like separate deleted scenes, I hope they put that on there for at least people to watch. But yeah, that's one where the TV cut, but they rarely do that unless it's a very, very big title like Army of Darkness or Halloween 2. But they don't really do much TV versions. Like, they don't even have, again, to the, I guess, one rant, Cobra. People know I love Cobra to death. I've been made fun of for liking Cobra. You like Creed 2? I mean, you hate Creed 2, but you don't like Cobra? Fucking up already. You hate Creed 2, but you like Cobra? I got that a few times because of this Creed 2 rant recently. You're not a Stallone fan. You like Cobra, but you don't like Creed 2? And I'm thinking, listen and read what you just typed. I'm not a Stallone fan, even though I'm wearing, a Rambo cap. Even though I did a marathon where I reviewed every single Sylvester Stallone film. Every single Stallone film he's done, I've reviewed. Including stuff like Rebel and The Italian Stallion, his porn film. That was the Party of Kitties. I reviewed every Stallone film, including Spy Kids 3. And Burn, Hollywood Burn, an Alan Smithy film. Burn Hollywood. And I enjoy, I defend ICU, also known as Detox. I defend Daylight. I defend Over the Top, Tango and Cash. Rambo 3, which is a criminally underrated sequel. But I'm not a Stallone fan. Because I think the last 8 years of his career has been shit. I'm sorry. Cobra, Over the Top, Lock Up, Get Carter, all those movies can beat the fuck out of Bullet to My Ass, Escape Plan 2, or Creed 2, Creed Crap, A Likeable Prick. Sorry, yeah, I don't like Creed 2. I don't like a fucking film where it's like, well, I helped you get better with cancer, as if Rocky owes the guy. Creed's like, well, you better help me. I helped you through cancer. Pretty much throwing Rocky in the fucking garbage, being a likable prick, so he can go in and fight Ivan Drago's son himself. And then Rocky just has to, okay, and walk away, and then he disappears for a chunk of the film. But then people are like, well, come on, he's not a likable, I mean, he's a likable guy. That's debatable. No, it's not fucking debatable. God, I feel like I want to make a fucking another rant on that piece of shit, overrated bullshit movie called Creed 2, Chump Change 2, Crap 2, Shithead 2, Electric Fuckahoo. God, fuck Creed 2. I'd rather listen to Creed. I like the band Creed. I listen to them 24/7. I'd rather Scott Stapp come in here and stick a guitar up my ass and play with eyes wide open than watch Creed and Creed 2 again. So yeah, I'm a fan of Stallone when they're doing movies. And of course, that's subjective. But no, I don't think Creed and Creed 2 are good movies. Yes, I love Cobra, and I'm always going to love Cobra. Yes, I love a movie that has awesome lines like, "You're disease, and I'm the cure," or "This is where the law stops, and I start, sucker." That has an intimidating villain, that has wall-to-wall action, that has a great kick-ass soundtrack, that has a horror slasher feel element to it. Yes, I'm going to love a film like Cobra. So getting to the Blu-ray, I'm not going to pick it up because the features are announced and they sound lame. You have the old commentary with George Petros models and the little couple-minute making of. You have a trailer. I think it's still gallery. And you have a couple of interviews. You have an interview with Brian Thompson, which I guessed it would be. You have an interview with the guy who played the supermarket killer at the beginning of the film. You have an interview with the two cops, Art LaFleur and Andrew Robinson. And you have an interview with the girl, the woman who played the turncoat. She was a cop, but she's really working with the night slasher. And I'm sorry, I'm not paying $23, $24, $25 when I already have the film on Blu-ray. The film looks fine on Blu-ray, and you can buy that if you want Cobra on Blu-ray. You can buy that on Amazon now for less than $10. So less than $10 you can get that, or for $23, $24, $25 you could get a couple interviews. Like, what's Art LaFleur and Andrew Robinson going to really talk about? I like those guys. They did a good job in Cobra. But what are they really going to talk about? Art LaFleur, he has a couple scenes that you could name in one hand. Get the Cobra talk in the police station with Cobra, do what you do best, and then they go to their cars, and then the montage happens. I'll hold this toy for you at the very end. Andrew Robinson getting shoved by Cobra to have his face looked at a corpse. Getting shoved and ready to get his ass kicked to the police station. Getting punched out by Stallone's character. No hard feelings. No hard feelings, pal. What's he going to talk about? What stories are you really going to get? Brian Thompson, not for nothing, but I don't really care for what he has to say. There's podcasts and interviews all over the internet. He's a guy who talks trash about everybody. He talks trash about Van Damme. He talks trash about Stallone. Fine, that's what they did. That's what they did. But it's like, it makes sense for Brian Thompson's interview, but okay. I'm not paying another $24, $25 for a film I already have on Blu-ray to hear what Brian Thompson has to say. I'm sorry. The Supermarket, I like him in the movie. I forget the actor's name. I've seen him in other films. But, okay, he's going to talk about shooting up the place, shooting people in the back, getting the knife in him, getting shot. Like, this stuff, think of it as a dinner, right? You're having dinner, and they give you side dishes, but you don't get the main course, and you don't get the dessert. What's the point of having the dinner when you don't get the main course or the dessert? Did you spend your money well? Here's 20-some bucks for a couple side dishes. No main course, no dessert. Well, fuck. I'm sorry. I don't want... That's a ripoff to me. Now, yes, I understand. They can only get who they can get. Stallone, he was busy doing these movies that are going to be shit. Like fucking The Steep Plan 2, Steep Plan 3... This fucking, what, Bat Trace? Do another Rambo film that we don't need. This is coming from a Rambo fan. Rambo 4 ended it full circle and perfectly. I don't want to turn like the fucking Creed movies. Don't want you to kill them off or anything. That's why I'm critical, because I'm actually fucking passionate. Because I know Sly can do better. That's why. I know he can do better, because I've seen him do better. And obviously, the universe agrees with me, because now he's stuck doing direct-to-video shit like Steep Plan 2 and 3 and Bat Trace, where he's not even the lead. Matthew Modine is the lead. And I'm not even dogging on Matthew Modine. But do you consider Matthew Modine a big star? A bigger star than Stallone? But Matthew Modine is in a movie and he has more of a top billing than fucking Sylvester Stallone. That would be like Arnold Schwarzenegger doing a film and the guy who gets top billing is fucking Ed Begley Jr. Or fucking... I don't know. Steven Seagal does a movie and the guy who gets top billing is Michael J. Pollard. Like, I mean, just, like, really? It's something you would never have thought of, but apparently a bunch of bad choices led to that. You don't do a film with Schwarzenegger where you guys are the stars, but don't let it be an action film. A kick-ass action film, let it be a boring prison movie. Bullet to the head? Yeah, let's team you up with this boring-ass guy, Sung Kane, who my friend calls Doodle Cop, because all he does is get on his fucking phone, because he's that shitty of a detective. Let me look it up on the phone, let me look it up. Look at my phone, look at my phone. Stick the phone up your ass and give yourself a call. What's that? Oh, it's my asshole. I'm an asshole. And the Cobra Blu-ray, those features, I knew it. I'm not surprised. That I'm gonna call it right now mythical work print. It's not that I don't believe Jack Craven, because Jack Craven's a nice guy. He has no reason to lie. It's just something that, like, one person, Jack Craven, I'm not calling him a liar. It's just, it seems like he's the only person who has seen this thing. So it must be in the fucking, where the Ark of the Covenant's at, and the Sankara stones, and the fucking Holy Grail. It must be, it's like, here's the Holy Grail, it's inside the fucking Ark of the Covenant, but, right up, on top of it is a fucking disc, or a fucking VHS tape of the Cobra work print. Because we're never going to see it. It disappeared in the black hole, it disappeared through the tunnel in the Doctor Who show. And it just pisses me off that we'll never see that. It'll never happen. Stallone, yeah, he's too busy. But you know what? Liam Neeson was a very busy guy too. I would say Liam Neeson is more busy than Stallone, but Liam Neeson talked for at least 5 minutes on Darkman. Remember Darkman? I was surprised as shit. At least Liam Neeson said a couple words and gave a couple minutes. That guy is a busy motherfucker. And again, I would say he's busier. Especially at the time that he was busier than Stallone. But Liam Neeson took the time to talk about Darkman. I give credit to that. I really do. So yeah, Stallone can take 5 minutes. Even Dolph Lundgren. Granted, he was like coming out of a fucking gym, like ready to go take a shower, but I wish it was longer, but at least he talked 5 minutes about the Punisher. I wish it was a lot longer. But that's what I like about Dolph. He's willing to talk about his movies if you give him the chance. He talked about Icon of Peace, he talked about Red Scorpion, he talked about Army of One. I guarantee you give him the chance, he talked about Showdown Little Tokyo. He talked about any of his movies. So, Stallone could have taken 5 minutes to talk about it. Well, did Nicholas Winding Refn, if he's such a fan of Cobra, they have the matchstick and drive. Talk to him or something. I don't know. But yeah. The features don't seem worth it on Cobra, so I'm not getting that. It's not worth it. I'll stick with my Blu-ray. Even if something goes on with that Blu-ray, I could get it for, again, less than $10 on Amazon instead of paying more than double the price. But is that worth a couple interviews that some of them, I'd be surprised if they're longer than 10 minutes? That's with footage put into it. So, that's just my thoughts on it. Other than that, oh, Man's Best Friend, which I thought was okay. That's getting us a Blu-ray release by Stream Factory. I guess Arrow Video is doing Waterworld, which has a feature-length documentary, which I'd be curious about. I think it's coming out in January. I'd be curious about it. Because Waterworld, I've heard so many stories about that. It'd be nice to watch a documentary about that. So that's one I might pick up. Again, I think January is the release. Streamers, very good underrated film that's coming out January by Stream Factory. I noticed that don't have features or much of, because Peter Weller never talks about his movies anymore for some dumb reason. That's one I would pick up just like that's a release that makes sense because the DVD, it's never been on Blu-ray. The DVD, I think the DVD I have is full screen. I think most people, they have the DVD. Not all, but most, it's the full screen version. So to have a good looking picture quality widescreen version of Streamers, that'd be worth it to me. Like Cobra looks fine on Blu-ray. Cobra's been on Blu-ray. You know what would make more sense? Hard Target. Because at least the work print is out there. Hell, I could fucking find you the work print. I could give you the work print. That's something you could clean up and put on a Blu-ray. That would make sense. Talk to John Woo. Talk to Lance Henriksen. Maybe Yancey Butler. Maybe the composer. Was it Graham Revell? I have the poster over here real quick. I think it's Graham Revell. Yeah, Graham Revell. clean up that word print. Time Cop. You can't even get that on Blu-ray by itself unless you get it from overseas. The Blu-ray I have is on a double bill with Bloodsport. Hell, Bloodsport. Like, there's so, I mean, films that don't have a Blu-ray or have it and they're stuck, like Bloodsport. Maybe overseas there's one, I don't know. But like Bloodsport Time Cop, you have to share a fucking disc. Hard Target would make more sense. Fuck, I mean, fucking Stallone movies. No, not really. Unless like, how about an actual documentary on the Rambo films? You know how they're doing all these documentaries for horror films? Like they're doing one on Night of the Demons. Someone do it on the Rambo films. Someone do it on the Die Hard films. Why isn't someone doing this for action series? Does it just, I love horror, but does it just have to be horror? I love the one on Friday the 13th, Crystal Lake Memories. I love the one on Nightmare on Elm Street, Never Sleep Again. Someone do something like that for the Die Hard films? For the Rambo films? Hell, even something like the Death Wish films or the Dirty Harry films. Well, those Dirty Harrys have some good features on it, but I mean, I wouldn't complain. The Rambo and Die Hard films especially. But I'm going off topic now. See, I said it would be a little bit. It's already 26 minutes long. See? Fucking knew it. So I ended here. Thanks for watching. Take care. And we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.